from wrong. And the tears been falling for so long. But the more you try to work it out, it seems you're going around in circles. But your best is yet to come. Activating success. Activating success. Activating success. Activating success.
Welcome to a new and exciting episode of Activating Success. Today is a new day. Your thoughts will always create your reality. Your life is literally what you think. What are you thinking? Be positive about life. It is possible to be celebrated. Don't go away. Stay right there. We'll be right back.
And now, Activating Success with Love Idoko.
Welcome back. Today we're honored to have someone who is an inspiration, a comedian. He's doing so many things to make people happy in our generation today. He's Osama, the comedian. Welcome to Activating Success.
Thank you very seriously.
We're so honored to have you.
Yeah, you activate success, but thank God as I did today, success activated. So the level will pure now from here. As you talk, Osama comedian on the social media and the business platform. But Osama no. In case people where they know that what be the meaning of no. No means something you have in your mouth that they can't do without talking about.
Wow.
Yeah, it was.
Is that your real name?
That's not my real name.
Okay.
My real names are Cyril Hehizele Ugege.
Okay.
I'm from Edo State. But the
Oh, wow.
Osama, I got the name from school. 2001, we were late to class, 100 level in school. So the lecturer drove us out. That we were still thinking we were in secondary school. We kept begging. He allowed us. So I was looking for where to sit. They said, you see, you with BS. Then it wasn't colored then. So, but I had BS. Yeah. You remind me of Osama bin Laden. So after the lecture, you know students now start calling me because of the negative things that came with the name. So they call me and they fight the guy. I noticed that if I fight person for front, for back, another person will call me the name. So the more I
Rejected the
worry
name.
about the name, the more I rejected the name, the more they come. I just leave. I understand that. So some people's negativity can actually turn out to be your positivity. And so he's a terrorist, and every terrorist must die. That's why he died. So I'm Osama Akbunono, a comedian that will come into people's life and terrorize sadness out of it. That's why I'm still alive.
Oh, wow.
And so we comedians will live.
You bring joy
We will bring joy
to
that's
people's
what we do.
life.
And so since then, the name now, don't take me go places. So
Okay.
and you see as I did so, not be like this I be there before. Please, pardon this look. I'm normal. I had good haircut, no, but as hungry won't kill me. Now, Chris, this look now, don't take me go places. Now, they put me for this platform. So please, if you are watching, it's not your prayer point. Because I know some of you are saying, why the BS? It not concern you. It's my prayer point, not your own. Look for your prayer point, please. I know they like this before. As I can't like this, when money they come. Leave her. Because I said this, so if I well, money no go come again. Just leave her.
So right now you're not well.
I know where my account to know well. So let them leave it like that. It's my prayer point. Leave it and let it like that.
Okay.
It's my look.
What inspired you to go into comedy?
Initially,
Well, sorry, in school at that point when they said calling you Osama, did
Yeah.
you have a mental picture of going into comedy?
no, not really. But
Okay.
I had a mental picture with which hungry because now hungry now it make me discover my talent. My dear, I better not let on. Oh God, if hungry be you collect other person talent, enjoy your own. I knew I was funny, but those days in church we have this drama group and all that. I knew I had it inside, but it was when I got to school, University of Jos Theatre Art, it actually got defined professionally. So at that point, they started calling me Osama. Now as a nickname, but I was still doing my stuff. So it was when I went through the real process, educationally and professionally, I discovered that I'm actually a comedian. So I head on to it. You know, you have different disciplines. School. Some will study directing, some will study acting. But I was more on the acting area, but I actually came out from school and faced the comedy. It has actually worked for me. And
So
that is what is, because I went to school to polish ships professionally. So I'm not just a roadside comedian.
okay, so did you have any challenges at that initial point? Did you just get that breakthrough instantly?
No. I had challenges. That's why I use my story to advise parents of nowadays. Allow your child to do whatever they wants to do. My dad never allowed me. As a matter of fact, it was somebody that paid my transport from Kanji, Niger State, where Kanji Dam is. That's where my parents based. It was my friend that came from Plateau State. That were neighbors before that. When they transferred the parents back to Plateau State, actually said, "Let me come and greet." So the dad owed money, and so the guy paid my transport down to Jos. That was in 2001. So they will all go out for their stuff. Some will go to school, some will go to work. So I will now follow my friend to school. Nobody knows if you be student or not. So as I follow and go there, I'll be behaving as if I'm a student too. So that's how I go to school with him. So I started getting interested. Already, I applied. I already getting popular. My name never come out. I got say to myself, nobody they come school to come graduate. If my name not come out this sense, I go talk say I be student until my name will ever come out. But you see that kind of, I will never go back there. But lo and behold, God did it. My name came out. Since then, the career started. And that was how I started. But one thing is that it was my mom that paid my first school fees. Because when my admission letter came out, my dad said no, that he's not going to pay for jumping course. Because I was actually at Federal Polytechnic Bida, Niger State. That was where I did my remedials to further more to business studies, the professional course. But my dad said no, theater, I lied. So my mom saw the admission letter and decided to carry contribution from this women's meeting and paid my school fees. But since then, after that first school fees, I paid my school fees myself. I go for promotions, dance for all these companies, do promo in these different bars and all that, so I get that money.
So right now the ministry is actually moving.
Movie.
It has moved.
They moved. I know they want me to go permanent site because it's just logical. Anything we go permanent site, no go come out again till Jesus Christ comes. So my own is from one crusade ground to another. Crusade not the last past 5 days. Because if crusade even last past 5 days, I say they are nothing will leave the crusade ground come out. So if you check crusade normally, it's 3 days, 4 days. You hear crusade. From Thursday to Sunday.
Sorry, that's funny. If the crusade lasts longer than 5 days,
the anointing for that is meant for that crusade part. It will move to another crusade. So that's why you check her now. Let's be very look away. Crusade not the past 5 days. Some pastors have no say they are not enough to cover 5 days. They say 3 days. That's why you hear crusade Friday to Sunday. Ends with Thanksgiving service. Concert in the evening by 4 p.m. But you never hear say crusade from Thursday to Tuesday. That's an only you go remember the people will go work. So okay. That's like, so crusade must move from one ground to another. So that's why I like her. That's how the ministry has been. And they like say, your station, I thank God for you. Your success that they go to no, you not go any permanent site. That's why they call it permanent site. They don't say moving site. Permanent site. That means as he did this, so to God be the glory until Jesus come. But crusade will move. Say I moved from Jos to your place, your event at Christmas show in Benue. Now we'll move again. So put another.
Talking about that event, you just reminded me. You were on stage for 1 hour 17 minutes. And
I was shocked too. Since I started this career, I was actually amazed.
Wow.
And it's something we did not plan because Agudai was on his way.
Yes.
I needed to hold the crowd till Agudai. So I just don't. That was when I actually know what God.
You didn't repeat any joke that night.
It's still amazing.
Wow.
It can only be God.
Wow. I think a lot of young people are watching you right now. Some may be interested in, taking up comedy as a career. What do you have to say about that to help them?
Yeah,
Because I know, sorry,
Yeah.
because I know that some, upcoming comedians, you
Yeah.
give them a platform, they can't even stand on stage for 30 minutes.
No, some can
They-
go stand 5 minutes.
Exactly, they run out of jokes. So
Yes.
what do you have to say about that?
One thing with those watching and getting inspired is I actually watched my senior colleagues too, people like Godai, Alibaba, Basket Mouth, AY, Julius Ago. That was actually the platform that I started from. So if you need to know if you have it inside, there are some comedians that people just pushed. You know how you have this table conversation. Then people, maybe as you just gather, somebody is just hilarious. He talks, people laugh. People feel, oh boy, you could be comedian. No, it's not. It's not that way at all. You need to know. Check your sense of creativity. Check your sense of humor. Check if you have it from inside out. That is when you know if you can actually be a comedian. Then you should actually check your sense of creativity. If you're coming to comedy to come and use other people's material, you will fade out. Then you will get stranded at times. Okay, now I tell some of these young comedians, if you want to actually be original, try and have 40% of your own. That 40%, you will have like 3 good jokes of your own. Do that for the day. Let the other 60% be other people's joke, because okay, you might be invited for wedding or dinner. You just test one of those, or if you have your own, you pad it up with other people's jokes, because it is just a dinner reception or other corporate events. But once you are in a public show, like a commercial show, like we have like A1 Live, 9,000 Live and all that. Now, the jokes you have, if it's other people's joke, if now other comedians joke, everybody will be backstage. Now, the person will get the joke we walk like, he did the show. The other joke too, maybe you write 6 jokes. Now you check, say 5, the owners did it. The only one you can't get, you'll be stranded. You cannot actually climb that stage and crack that person's joke. So what I tell you is that if you have 3 of your own joke, highest duration you have on that stage is 10 minutes. That is highest. Some they will tell you 5 minutes. By the time you crack your 2 jokes that are funny, once you just notice that the ovation is high. Thank you very much. God bless you. People don't know say don't finish. Notice say, man, that guy is good. So they will applaud you and you say, oh no, there's this young guy. Then what you do is look for another one to add to the 3. That's how you'll be adding it. And that is what I have been doing. Like me now, my strength is my attitude. I dramatize my jokes. Which joke you never hear before. But my own is that my delivery is what gives me out. Now, how I cultivated that act is in school, in theater art, they'll give you script to act. Now, you take in the lines, then you now enter the character of that line. So what I did, I have my standing mirror, which I rehearse my role. So by doing that now, you see that attitude, those stage acts, now it's not part of me. So if I'm cracking joke now, you see me moving and dramatizing. So it is now part of me. So what I do too at times, if I'm working on any joke, I will crack it in front of that mirror. Imagine that mirror is the audience. So I see my facial looks, I see my movement, I know how to put it. So if I come on stage with that joke now, it gives me away.
Wow.
That's what I do. So what the advice I have for the young ones watching, don't just watch TV, you see comedians cracking jokes, audience are tumbling, somersaulting because you are funny and that you not think you. No. You just be like person they watch football. No, why would I would have pass and give this guy now? But when they give you ball, you never feel bad. That's what it be for comedy too. When you now give you mic, you'll be out of words. So what you do, check yourself if you're a comedian. Because if you have it inside, you will know.
Wow.
But if you are going there because of the money, you will break down. You just.
You might even get frustrated because you might not see the money.
You will even go off.
Yeah.
You will go off. So please, it's a lot of people actually coming in now. And that's why I had to have my identity.
Your beards.
My beards and my hair. So you cannot see me without identifying. And I thank God again, the name now just stand me out. Out of every comedians you know in this country, the comedy industry. If you say Osama, people say, oh, that guy with colored beards. Oh, that guy in Jos. So we need to work.
Why did you choose Jos as your base? Because a lot of comedians live in Lagos.
Yes, we actually started in Jos. And when the crisis was actually getting hotter, you know, a lot of my colleagues actually now, we're now thinking that place will never be good again for entertainment. So everybody, you know, normally, naturally, people feel if you are funny and you want to grow in this business, you move to Lagos. But I tell people, everybody is not meant to be in Lagos.
That's true. I support
there are some people in that Lagos now, except they return back to their base.
That's true.
They will not see that. They return back to where God has designed them to be. They will not go further than where they are there because they have lost their track. But you know this normal notion, go Lagos, go Lagos. No. When 2010, when that crisis was actually heating up, most of my colleagues left for Lagos. So it was just me. So, you know, sometimes you have this good relationship with pastors. So I went to my pastor there because I used to minister in church. I tell people, if you call me for event, as I call it performance. But if you call me to come to church, I call it ministration. Just as we have music ministers. So I tell people, I'm going to that church to minister in jokes.
Yes.
So he knows me. I went to him, Pastor Ebedi Gamaji is in Living Faith Church, Kaduna now. So he said, when I said I want to relocate, he said, no, there is no place in this world that is peaceful and that has not gone through what justice is going through. It's a God's own land. And I quoted one thing that I keyed into that has helped me to today. He said, it is not in the relocating, but seeking the favor of location from God.
That's true.
That's what he told me. I keyed into it.
That's a powerful word.
Yes,
very powerful.
I tell you emotionally, I keyed into it. See, it is not in the, to relocate is not hard. Carry your bag and go to Lagos. He said, but it is not in the relocating, but seeking the favor of location. Let the favor of God locate you instead.
Wherever you are, when God's favor steps in,
and
you'll be announced.
What 3 things that have worked for me: favor, grace, and mercy.
Powerful.
These are the 3 things that is in me, that with the testimonies that have happened to me over the years, that statement has actually distinguished me. Sis, I will not lie to you. There is no platform I've not climbed in this country, even outside.
Wow.
Where Julius August platform, Krakuri, both Nigeria and overseas. Basketman's platform, Lord of the Rings, both Nigeria and overseas. Ghana, the Chatada, this is one of their best comedy annual shows. I've gone there 4 times. So I'm not just a comedian. Now I am on Glow Tour. This is the 4th year.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not in Lagos, but I'm on the advert.
This is a strong message for somebody watching us right now.
Yes, it is. I'm
Your
not
location
in Lagos.
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. I don't have complimentary cards.
Oh, wow.
Why? Because if you go to some events, some comedians will finish performance, they'll be going around the tables. Sir, I was just a comedian, I just performance. This is my card. You will collect your card. You are funny or not, you want to impress you. Oh, nice one. No, nice one. You were good. You might not be good, just want you to be happy. He collects your card, drop it on the table. If you remember, put it in his agbada or whatever he's wearing. And when he gets home, he takes it to dry cleaner, they wash it. Forget. But if you are good, which I've always hold on, when I finish performing, I leave. If my performance is my complimentary card, because when you go back home, just as you said, what happened in Benue, they start calling you, say, no, yesterday night was that guy. Now, if they want me, one line of my jokes must always be ringing in their memory.
That's true.
And they will have relatives, bank offices or corporate events that they will say, oh, you need to come. Hey, there's one. I don't have his number. Let me call. They will not. The person will call the organizer.
That's true.
And please, that comedian that has that comedian was. Please, can I get his number? Now, when they finally call you, say, hi, you almost killed me the other day. I had to call the organizers to give me your number. That is how it. That is what works for me. That's my belief. And then since then, it has been. Now, I'm in Jos. That's what surprises some people. But I'm everywhere.
Wow.
That is what my pastor said. It is not in the relocating. It's seeking the favor of location from God. I'm based in Jos. That's why I tell you, if I want to introduce myself formally, I say, I'm Edo born, Jos based, Nigeria hustler.
Wow. Okay. In case you're watching us right now, I believe that you have been inspired. It doesn't matter where your location is. It doesn't matter where you are right now. Once you are in the right direction and you have God's grace and you're
Favor
committed.
and mercy.
Yeah. God's grace, God's favor, God's mercy. You're
What
committed
backs
and
this
dedicated.
up too is hard work.
Yeah.
Because you need to work hard. Why? Because one opportunity will take you off. Will take you to the next level. If you are hard working, when you get the opportunity of that stage, that platform, and that hard work you've been putting on, you just drop it on that stage. That is it. But if you are not hard working, you're not working, you're living on people's jokes, and then you now get opportunity of a very big, mighty stage. Then you start cracking jokes of the of comedians of maybe not 2000 laugh of 2004, 2003. You killed yourself. Just like the opportunity that was given to me in Lagos. AY Life 2014. They sprayed me on stage.
Wow.
Yes. It was when I packed the money and got to the hotel and noticed that it was 100,000. I was sprayed. And then told me that that's the first time. It's an history I broke.
Wow.
A comedian being sprayed on his stage. So that was where the thing got loosed. So
Okay, it is possible to change your story. You can change your story. Don't go away, stay right there. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Shaka Pim.
My name is Desmond Elliott.
You're looking for a world-class venue
For your conferences, weddings
seminars, dinners, and weddings.
in Makurdi, Benue State, you finally found one. The Dream Center. That's your perfect choice. Everything events.
Center, everything events.
See you there.
Welcome back. In case you just joined us, this is Activating Success with Love Idoko, and we have been talking to Osama, the comedian. Okay, we want to hear Osama say something.
success activated. Say something like that.
A lot of people are watching you right now.
Yes.
And they've heard so many things about Osama. So maybe Osama would have to share one or two of his jokes with us right now.
Jokes, what did they motivate us now? The money now. So, but so since I did here, and people know this is my math work. I talk for a living. And, there are some adage we grew up with. They say, if you vex blow kata, you go deaf. But see, when madman don't beat him mama before. If you see mechanic, you go take off because they wear the same cloth. But see, when mama they said that now they no fly, we get one eye. All these ones now added. But no one thing, if you be Paco, please, no the day disappointed or can they, let complex they catch you. Now Paco they born great men, at the body born inheritance. Because we are from the street.
Thank you so much for coming.
No lawa.
Thank you so much. We had a great time today.
And me get the great time pass. Leave the pleasure to me.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for watching. I believe you had a great time with Osama, the comedian. Very funny and inspiring episode, I must say. I believe that you have only one life to live. You must get up and do something and maximize your life. It is possible to be celebrated. Join us same station, same time next week. Thank you.